Hello guys, we are at Box Hill now. This is the bikers meeting place, and this is the bottom of the hill here, and the area, I think the place is called Rikers, and I think the hill, the famous Box Hill, is beyond us. Here we are guys, after a bit of a walk, we've arrived at the famous stepping stones path. This, I believe, leads to the stepping stones, quite historic in the English countryside here, and it could be flooded today. Asking some locals around here. Thank you. Now we are headed towards the bridge, which is over the River Mole, and the hill is on the left of us here, and you can just see. And judging by the weather here, this is February, but still a decent dry day. And you can see the river Mole, the famous River Mole. And here it is. And isn't that lovely? There you go, the famous River Mole. And we are going on to the Box Hill. It seems the tide is a bit high today, because further along you may get some steps going down into the River Mole, and where the water is very shallow, they are like access stones really for a shallow part of the river, but it's the tide is high here. Now here's a bit of history of the stepping stones. And you can see that here, June 1992, so quite recent. And the footbridge replaced the original bridge presented by the Ramblers Association in memory of the members who died in the Second World War. Interesting. And there beyond here you can see the Box Hill. Right beyond in the background would have been the stepping stones when the river could have been crossed. And in the summer you could see some ropes under the river, or some dark supporting cables like things where kids used to swing in the summer. And the stepping stones are. You can see the shallow water, the picnics and the swings and all that. This is interesting. You can see kind of mushroom growth on the tree trunks. I believe people come foraging here for mushrooms, and it's nice to see a flowing river with a hill in the background. We won't be able to go on the hill today, being February, and I believe it's quite slippery, so the hill access is closed at the moment. Must admit, being again February, the walk is very, very slippery, and you've got to be very careful as you walk. And you can just about see those low branches, and I believe in the summer kids used to swing on them. And the historic stepping stones here are running over. The water runs over them now, so you can't see them. But I believe when the tide is low, people could step across the river bank to bank. And the hill, again in the background, is too slippery for people to go to the top in February, so it's kind of held back. Look, here's a little doggy going around. Very interesting, lovely. There's the other one, the partners. Wow, good. Just to give you an idea how the stepping stones would look on a lovely summery day. We'll do another video, guys, in the summer to show you how it is going up there onto Box Hill. But there would have been steps going up. You can see the profile of the hill up there, and definitely we'll do another video in the summer. But this is just to let you know how lovely it is even in late winter, February. It's a very pleasant walk going around, and it's still quite good. The scenery is still acceptable and the air is fresh, late winter. Now you can see the summer swings here where the kids would have been swinging, and I understand that for some reason summertime the water is quite shallow, and the historic stepping stones are somewhere under there, and it seems the tide is very low in the summer. And here are the lovely swings. Very good. Now they're trying to do something here, like a bit of a crossover, but as I said, it's very, very slippery here. A lot of clay by the looks of it. I'm almost kind of skating around here. And let us see what this sign says. And right, so here we go. And it looks as if it's a public footpath closed or something. Let's see what it says. Public footpath closed, etc., etc. I think they're trying to build a proper access point across bank to bank. Now this path goes right up to the top of the hill, and I can see that in the summer this would be very, very busy. You can still see some people coming down, those who've been up, but we'll do another video definitely over the summer and show you how it is when all this is in proper bloom, and the famous Box Hill. You can see the flow of the river here atop the bridge looking down, and the bridge has got a bit of a swagger, being a timber bridge. And here's there's a bit of a swagger on the bridge here. You can see the gaps in the planks, and yeah, nice water flow. But in the summer, I think the levels are low. Bridge across the River Mole in the summer looks very good. Now this is called the Stepping Stones Walk. So we are walking back now where we parked the car. It's by this bikers parking area, quite scenic. So we are at the foothills of Box Hill. So the famous Stepping Stones path, which is on the National Trust site of the English National Trust. This would have been a picnic spot in the summer. You can see by the flowing river, by the bank. And this path would lead us up to the hill if we had better weather than today. It's very slippery right now, so it's just not advisable. And you can descend down from the hill as well, from this very path. Or you can fork out towards where the Mercure Hotel is here. It's a trendy, very cottagey, small little hotel if you want to stay overnight around Box Hill. Hey, you can see the top of the hill, the profile. And here we are walking, and you can see it's all muddy, a lot of clay, and hey, look at this, February flooding. So we'll have to find a route around this, and there you are, water. So the River Mole goes from starts from Sussex through Surrey and goes right up to the Thames by the Hampton Court Palace in West London. Amazing. Burford Meadow. Oh guys, it was very slippery down there. Very slippery down there. And yeah, the hill in the background, and we just passed Burford. Here we are at base camp, so to speak, the Burford Lodge Hotel. So people can come here and have a little vacation just outside London, stay here for a night or two and walk around in the summer. And you can see the other profile of Box Hill in the background. Just about make out some people walking up the hill, some brave souls. You can see just about on top of the hill. You can see their profiles on the skyline. So they've tackled the slippery paths and they're up there right now. Interesting. Authorized BSA motorcycle. I think I can recognize Barry Sheen here. Famous bikers who've been here. I think it's been a snack bar or a tea house for a long time, refurbished now. And I think Barry Sheen and many other famous ones. But biking is not my forte, but I couldn't recognize them all. And here you can see some more signed testimonials. And so I'm sure these are famous people, but I wouldn't know. And you can see all the PSA and the motorbike paraphernalia. Very interesting. A lot of bikers, insignias and memorabilia. Yeah, that's Barry Sheen and James Hunt up there, the racing legends. Yeah, I think I can recognize James Hunt now. Old Castrol. They used to do oil and Michelin, of course, and all that. Here we are, Superbike. I think a bit of American covers here. That's interesting. Ah, that's an old cigarette machine. And you can see all bike parts, very nostalgic as part of the ceiling design. But this is my favorite, the Shell sign. This was an old oil company called Burma Shell, and this was what used to greet you when you drove into a petrol station. Very, very interesting. A lot of muddy boots in here. They're all coming out from the grassy pathways, slippery paths. Some have come on their bikes and then gone up. Very, very good. Very interesting. I really love Box Hill.
We come here quite often. We come here like probably once a month.
All right.
And because it's very cheap to get here from London.
Yes.
And it's got such great shopping and fine.
There's a station called White Humble. You can drive here.
That's right, yeah.
You can bike here. But I'm more of a public transport person myself.
Yeah, we get the train. It's great. And you can either climb up the Box Hill up here,
Yes.
like a kind of short
Yes.
kind of hill with lots of kind of interesting
Yes.
flowers and vegetation.
Yes.
Or you can go that way,
Yes.
which is more foresty. They've got some interesting churches, villages.
Indeed. Indeed. Yes.
Nice that side as well.
Yes. And you look so, both of you, you look so intellectual, you know, so
I'm the
proper,
intellectual.
proper English, you know,
Oh, he's French. I'm South African.
sons of the soil. Oh, you're from South Africa,
Yeah.
but you are English by heritage.
My mom is English.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course. And you're proper French. So you're visiting here.
No, I live here.
Oh, you live here, of course, yes. Just across the channel, you know, just up the road, France.
Yeah, exactly.
So lovely to see you guys and enjoy Box Hill. I mean, we loved it too. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
So wise, so lovely, playing chess. Got very good. We managed to come up here. We drove up here actually. So the path was too slippery, but there is a car access. And you can see the strolls or the walks here, the hilltop stroll, which was very slippery. The stepping stones walk, we did a bit of that. The riverside walk, we did a bit of that. And the juniper top trail. You can see the bikers who come here, up here as well. Now we are walking towards the view point where people are looking out. So it seems we've made it to the top, but of course we drove here, we didn't climb. So summertime it'll be much better to climb. Look at that, the view is awesome, fantastic view, and you can see the sun setting in the distance. And this is Box Hill, Surrey. That's the vantage point where people are looking out. And here we are, a fantastic sight to behold. Now that is the town of Dorking. That's the main town nearby here. And you can see the lovely sunset. And here's a little baby crying. It's all to see. Isn't it lovely? Bit of sunshine reflecting on that village there. That could be White Humble. And I believe that is the town of Dorking. If we would have climbed, we would have come up through one of these paths here. You can see the signs. So we may have come up the hilltop stroll maybe, and that is where that is. So we would have come up from here. So next time. That's Gatwick Airport, right?
That's Gatwick Airport,
Oh, you can
yeah.
see the plane, the bright light.
See the red? See the red? That's, that's the, what do you call it? The aircraft tower. The watch
Wow,
tower.
wow,
Beacon.
wow.
Beacon, yeah. This is
Right.
the tower that they watch the planes.
And that goes towards the Dorking town.
That is Dorking. Now it's all lit up looking from the
Oh yes, yes.
church.
Yeah. So that's the airport there, Gatwick, Sussex. So we are on the borders of Surrey and Sussex. So goodbye Box Hill, goodbye Rakas. So we are off to the car now, and we are going to drive back to London. And it was a lovely day. We'll be back again. Enjoy Box Hill. Bye.